What's up, guys? It's Tasteless and Artosis here at the second ep of today's GSL Codes. How are you doing, Artosis?
I'm doing good. It's sad to say I don't think we're going to be having our second match today because when Nesty dies, he deals splash damage like a Baneling. All the other players are gone, Tasteless. It's over. See you guys later.
Man, Nesty, it's just too bad, you know? It's just too bad he had to play against MVP. I'm sure he would have gotten to the finals otherwise.
You know what it was? He was like, I already have 3 GSLs. GSL Finals is at Blizzcon. I'm playing the Blizzcon tournament. I don't have a Blizzcon win yet. I don't have 3 of those, but I have 3 of these. Here you go.
Must have been it, man.
That must have been it.
That's the only explanation.
Well, MVP, a big favorite to win this tournament now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big favorite. There's all Terrans and 1 Zerg left. MVP's the best at TVZ probably in the world, and TBT definitely. So,
all right, our new players here. GanZI, our first Terran player. He's going to be doing a TDT up against SuperNova. GanZI, I feel like this is the Terran we always forget that's in the GSL Codes.
Yeah, he hasn't been here forever, but he's going to stay forever, I think. He's definitely a top-tier player. He's on Slayer, so he's good. He's got a lot of potential. He showed some great games so far. Against Linaki, he played very, very well.
But if you notice, most of his games so far have been against Zerg.
Yeah, he's actually known for his TVZ. In fact, that's kind of lucky in that way because he's actually that's like his best matchup. So hey,
yeah,
there you go, man. Bunch of Zergs. Here he is. He's gonna be tested though. TBT now.
Yeah, TBT. SuperNova is really good, and I was actually really startled by how close his games were.
Dude,
we casted him.
His TVZ IMO might be the best. How he played against
it was
TRG,
actually just insane.
It was awe-inspiring.
And as you can see right now, GanZI really trying to get into the zone. He might be having some anxiety here before this really important match. I understood, Moltrap told me apparently he stayed up almost all night getting ready for this.
Wow.
And you can see he has his pro gamer cape on. The kind where he draws a sword from it at the last second.
That's right.
Well, broadsword.
We'll see if that's
not a saber.
Not a saber?
No, he's a broadsword guy. Look at him.
Not a scimitar?
No. Scimitar. Is it scimitar or scimitar?
Pretty sure it's scimitar.
I don't know. I've played too many RPGs where there was no, it was just writing, no words. And here is SuperNova. Nice photo of him there. Look, this guy I'm actually very curious about how he's going to play because he just did so damn well.
What's he looking at?
No. He's actually probably looking at GanZI. SuperNova's actually a giant. We actually had to make this special giant booth for him.
He's looking down, kind of a little smirk on his face. He's like, oh, did you see me against TRG? Yeah, you're dead. Get out of here.
Dude, those games were so good. I was so caught off guard. I was like, well, TRG's going to win, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Good luck, SuperNova.
Maybe SuperNova's like, no, wait. I have the best TVZ in the world. I'm like, really? Maybe.
It's too bad we couldn't see SuperNova against more Zergs out there. Now, the first map is going to be... What map is that, Artosis?
Zelnaga Fortress.
Zelnaga Fortress. That monitor's a little bit blurry, excuse me. Zelnaga Fortress. This is a really tough map, TBT.
Yeah, it's
really weird.
A little bit different. It's definitely a map that you can open up and transition into siege tanks out of a Marine Marauder type play if you really want. But I would definitely suggest mech as always because it is the superior strategy in Terran vs. Terran.
Yeah, I completely agree. All right. This is Starcraft 2, the greatest game on Earth. And I can't wait to see these two guys duke it out. Again, encourage your friends to watch that MVP versus Nesty series. It was pretty epic. Note that GanZI did not elect to remove a map.
Says, I'm ready for you. Any map, I got it. SuperNova says, well, they're giving me an option. I can practice more efficiently by removing one, Belshire Beach.
Yeah, see, I would do that. I would always eliminate a map if I had the option.
Well, that's actually the right way to do it, to be perfectly frank. It's just better.
I agree completely. Yeah. There's no point in not eliminating a map, but GanZI, I guess feels differently. I don't know. As you can see, both these guys looking a little bit tense.
Yeah.
A lot of moments of them closing their eyes, taking some deep breaths.
Oh my God, even Nesty's out of this tournament, and we're still in it. This is a lot of pressure.
Oh, man. This is going to be a pretty sick match, Artosis. Are you ready, Artosis?
I'm ready, Tasteless. I'm actually excited about this match because, I mean, GanZI's really good, but SuperNova, he's been impressive lately, and I thought he was going to do this for a long time. Finally, he's stepping up to the plate and swinging for a home run.
The countdown has started, Artosis. So let's get ready for a TBT with two very Code-esque caliber players. And it is, again, a matchup that we're learning so much about, the ins and outs of it, the intricacies of it. It's a pretty beautiful thing. All right, so GanZI against SuperNova. Only one will move on. It's a best of 5. Let's get this thing going. I'm Tasteless. With me is Artosis. We're the Casting Archon, and this is the GSL Codex. In the upper left, we have our yellow Terran, mentored by Slayer's Boxer, teammate of Coca, also coached by Sella. He is GanZI. Now in the center right starting location, we have somebody who's been improving a lot lately. SuperNova. All right, and they're off. Artosis,
Yes.
we got to go in an airplane tomorrow.
We do.
It's going to be part of my new
fun,
movie,
man.
Tastes on a Plane.
Tasteless on a plane.
Yep. Sick of these monkey fighting Tasteless on this Money Friday plane.
I was trying to think of that quote correctly. I didn't want to swear.
That is going to be fun. We got to wake up early tomorrow.
Really early.
I've actually been going to sleep pretty late lately. I'm a little bit
I
stressed
have
about
too,
that.
man. I've been having slumber parties with you and Wolf and Lonnie, and we've been playing a lot of Starcraft until like the wee hours.
Putting our pajamas on, sitting around in a circle after Mom goes to bed, talking about what it's like to kiss girls, because none of us have done that.
Except one of us pretends that we have and
I'm
tells
like,
the
I
others.
kissed a girl.
I'm like, it's like kissing soggy cereal. Try it.
I personally don't like it.
She tastes
no,
like
I've
chocolate milk.
I've actually been like, I always do this, actually. I'm sure that most people that watch the show can relate, but my default is actually to just start staying up like an hour later each night. Till eventually like, I'm going to bed at like 7 in the morning.
No, I know.
And like the sun's up and I'm like there and I'm like, ugh.
Well, this all happened to me because of not only the sleepovers, but IEM this past weekend. I was like so intent on watching it, and I would just keep on staying up like, well, there's a good match coming up. But here I am, and I have to go to sleep earlier tonight so I can get up at like 5:30 a.m. to go to the airport.
I know, man. All right, looks like we're going to have a quick command center here from SuperNova. GanZI doing the same thing, but putting his in a more efficient location. Not as safe, but it's, in this case, it is safe because SuperNova is actually just going to go ahead and do a similar build. They're both going for command centers.
Looks like SuperNova here doing the factory and command center at similar times build, whereas the quicker command center for GanZI, who's adding some barracks. So I got to say, with the second gas and the factory going up, I am liking SuperNova's opening a lot more here. GanZI gonna absolutely open up with some bio. Will he transition into siege tanks at the right time, though? That's actually the trick here.
Actually,
this is such
I think he's going to make 2 more barracks. He's actually, oh my god, and GanZI knows.
Well, GanZI...
I don't know,
SuperNova
man.
knows. SuperNova now knows that GanZI's going 5 barracks. So there you go, bunker. Probably throw down another bunker, too. Just keep making Marines. Because this can be nothing else but a 5 barracks timing. Will he send his SCVs or not? That's the question.
You know, I have to say we saw a very disappointing game from Ranking Prime in the GSL Team Leagues.
Yes. Yes, we did. That was
this
pretty
build.
bad. You have to hit your timing on it. You can't just go back for 1 Banshee. But he is going to go Banshee. Putting a reactor to barracks as well. Wait a minute. I just got to check to make sure. Yeah, he did see all 5 racks. So.
No, yeah, he knows, man. He 100% knows.
GanZI's actually only producing three Marines at a time right now, so he actually might not go for any sort of all-in here. Cloak on the way for SuperNova.
Sometimes I really wonder if this build is past its time.
It seems like it.
It seems like it to me, too.
If I was this build's mother, I would put it to bed.
Put it to bed?
Yeah.
If this build was
It's
your dog,
overtired,
you put it to sleep?
It screams and whines and cries. I'm not tired. And I just know that it's actually overtired. It's time for this build to go to sleep.
Poor build.
And then when it's asleep, I smother it with a pillow because guess what? This build needs to stop.
It needs to stop, man. Well, we'll see. Let's see if GanZI knows something we don't.
A couple reactors going up for GanZI. Definitely going to have a lot of marine production. Another factory going up for SuperNova. And, SuperNova throwing up a lot of barracks. So we are actually going to see Bio versus Bio. One with Cloak Banshee first. And we have 35 SCVs for GanZI, 30 for SuperNova. So I do have to say that I'm kind of liking GanZI's build a bit better here, just because SuperNova's his barracks are a lot later. He's getting obviously a little bit more tech, so if he does good damage with it, he'll get out ahead. But with the missile turret, with a lot of Marines, with Stim on the way, I'm not sure how much he's actually going to do. But definitely, there's going to be more Marines for GanZI out here.
All right, the Banshee still, let's see how much damage it does. It's getting pretty low. Will he scan? No, he backs off.
4 kills on that Banshee.
Oh, you know what? Oh, no. The universe does not bend to your will today,
wow.
SuperNova.
GanZI says that Banshee is GanZI. Oh, that caught you off guard, didn't it?
I wasn't ready for that. Looks like we have the Marine attack upgrade on the way. And GanZI is in pretty good shape, guys.
Yeah.
Get a quicker expansion up.
He's going right into his medevacs with the reactor. So he's going to get quite a few of those out. Barracks, of course, a lot later. The upgrades a lot later for SuperNova.
All right, as you can see, he's baking here. He's just trying to do a little bit of chip damage here. Take out some of these SCVs. But he's got to be careful. He already lost that first Banshee. Pretty bad control there. And frankly, SuperNova knows that he's like ahead, GanZI rather is ahead, and he's just gonna try to play a normal safe game.
And that Banshee actually almost had a cloak. Going after these Marines. Wow. Oh my God.
Wow.
That Banshee. That Banshee lived.
Oh my God. Oh, he tried to get it, but it's not gonna get caught.
Well, we are going to have a pretty big drop from GanZI right in the main base. This could be very bad for SuperNova. SuperNova does not have Stim yet. This is actually going to be a little bit gross.
As you can see, he was getting turrets right now, like, I better be ready for something. Just in case. And then, nope, too late. And actually, this is going to do so much damage here.
Going after that engineering bay, wanting to keep his upgrades ahead. He already has that +1 attack. Going after these Marines now. And just a little bit too much there for SuperNova.
Yeah,
that was close call, though. GanZI almost had enough to overrun that.
Yeah, he really did. That was very, very close. Now, remember, ideally, with being in SuperNova's position, you want to turtle for a little bit. GanZI is definitely the more dominant player. Now getting siege tanks. And he's just not going to let any drop occur here.
That is correct. Good defense. Supplies pretty close, 110 to 102. GanZI in the lead. CV count is even, 52 to 51. That's not even. Quiet you.
All right, siege tanks are set up here. Again, GanZI with the map control. Looks like he's just trying to scare his opponent here. Get him to make more bunkers, turrets, stuff like that. GanZI kind of toying with him, if you will.
SuperNova has siege mode already, whereas GanZI does not, so just sieging up, and there's no way to attack into that. Another factory is going for GanZI, and the siege mode is over halfway done. So we'll have to see where these guys actually want to end up setting up their units.
Yeah.
And a third base, much quicker for GanZI. Does use this temporary early map control due to adding the barracks quicker in his favor.
All right, you know what? SuperNova might be spread out a little bit too thin here, but SuperNova sieges just in time. GanZI has to back off. Uh-oh. Scan. This actually could be a good angle to flank, considering there's Marines everywhere.
Yeah, that's actually quite true.
All right.
But, ooh. Got to be careful there, Mr. Nova. And we have a counterattack. Looks like he's going to go ahead and kill some SCVs off. Very nicely done.
And oh my God, in the middle now, he spills in here. The angle is clearly too good here for GanZI. The numbers, everything. SuperNova is off to a very terrible start here. Man, SuperNova is just not with it right now, man.
He is being outplayed by GanZI. GanZI's really looking so sharp. He's so decisive with every single move that he makes. Every step that he takes, every breath that he makes.
Nice, getting the siege tank now. Now he just has to back up and go behind his own siege tank. Look, I don't actually know if SuperNova is going to be in this game for much longer.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. This is really not going well for him.
The siege tank section are attacked by Marines here, but he's retreating, and he will be covered by his own siege tanks here. Man, I don't know. I think SuperNova could be dead.
Yeah, he's down by 50 supply right now. That's pretty big. Even siege tanks being dropped into the main base. This is not a very breakable position. Well, I think that we are actually... We might just see GG.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm kind of watching the game. I'm like, well,
there's just nothing you can do.
What about maybe if, but then I'm like, no, I guess not, actually. Yeah. All right, GanZI. So he takes the cape off. Says, all right, entering a different form. It's like he changed his character outfit in the game.
Yeah, he puts on a leather jacket and becomes Fonzie.
Oh, man. GanZI, he was so much better than SuperNova in that game. SuperNova made so many mistakes.
Then he goes bio on Daybreak and becomes Wrongzy.
Yeah, I'm curious about the bio stuff. Is he going to stick with the bio play?
Well, that particular map, I think, is totally fine for bio into siege tanks. You gain this temporary map dominance. It really helps you out quite a bit. Get those siege tanks out and then kind of start putting them in gross positions where you're getting pretty aggressive and it's hard to defend. I still like Mech more, but I'll let it go on that map. The next map is going to be Metalopolis.
Yeah. Metalopolis, classic StarCraft 2 map. It should be one of our longer Terran versus Terrans. We usually end up in a split map scenario, but occasionally we do have short games as well.
Yeah, sometimes you do see armies pass each other on the other highways if you are cross-map positions. So
the watchtowers are pretty important on this map. You know, if you can control those watchtowers, it's usually impossible for them to really use the gold base. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I just got the squeaky voice.
Yeah, you did.
I was like, yeah, it's gonna be great. Oh man, I'm so excited to go to the States.
Yeah, it's always so much fun to go to MLG and of course BlizzCon.
I love it. Fun. It's gonna be so fun.
I know.
I'm stressed out that I don't know how I'm gonna fall asleep tonight. So we actually have to go to bed.
Melatonins, man.
Yeah, just
that's
melatonins.
how I'm gonna do it.
Then I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up like, oh, I can't get on the plane. I took melatonins last night. All right. SuperNova definitely aware of how poor his performance was in that last game. GanZI saying, all right, just win 2 more and you're all done, and you're going to be so much deeper in this tournament.
Yeah. I mean, the difference between the round of 8 and the round of 16 is huge.
All right, it's time, Artosis. The countdown has begun.
I mean,
yeah. No, I actually make that mistake all the time. All right, so let's do this. Game number 2 in this Terran versus Terran. GanZI against SuperNova here at the GSL Code S. Terran versus Terran.